Hi guys, Wilner Nau here. Um, it's a pleasure for me to show you how to make your own mask. With the coronavirus, these masks they go for as much as like $17, 14. Personally, I order one. I'm waiting for it. It's coming from eBay, and I think it's gonna take me a month and a half. They don't sell them at the store. There's a shortage, just like with the toilet papers and the napkin. Therefore, I'm gonna take the time today to do my part showing you how to make one all by yourself. Not only as a prototype that you how to make your own prototype, but how you build one and how you if you could manufacture a whole lot of it, you could make yourself a lot of money. Because there's more demand for this mask and those face covers than tires, Coca-Cola. I mean, there's a big demand. And if you could deliver a million, 2 million, see, the government would buy them from you because they're looking to buy them. This is the right time because what are we doing? We're just waiting for our numbers to come up. This virus, we don't know what's going to happen. Is it the end of the world or what? Okay, while you sitting there, use your brain, be creative, and find something to do. And there's a whole lot of that stuff around the house. So basically, that's what I did. I went and built one of those masks. And now that I did the prototype, I did the CAD, and I'm gonna do it I will be showing you the finished product because I have a 3D printer that I ordered. When I receive it, I'm gonna actually make the same mask with the 3D printer. And then I'll show you also about 3D printing and everything else. The advantage of being Haitian is I made the same video in French. And there's about 275 million people around the world who speak French. And I want to dedicate my channel to the French speaking people and the advantage that me being in the US as an American citizen who's able to communicate in Creole, French, and in English. So that's why I'm making this video this time in English to my, you're not gonna believe how many people around the world speak English. Listen to this. Alexa, how many people around the world speaks English? Don't give me
Here's something I found on
uh,
reference.com.
what is
There
it?
are 983 million people in the world who speak English, or
Okay.
13% of the world's population, according to Ethnologue.
Okay. You heard it from Alexa. So therefore, I'm
As a
trying to.
noun, do is usually defined as an uproarious party or, alternatively, the syllable naming the
Alexa,
first,
hold it.
tonic,
Stop.
note of any major scale in psalmization.
Alexa,
As
stop.
a verb, do can mean engage in.
Okay. So I feel it's necessary for me to do this. So you guys, I'm gonna show you how to make your own masks and how to do them with things that you have around the house. So let's get busy. First of all, I had to draw the picture of a face to design it because I wanted to be accurate. And that also helped me. It's more like product development. So I did a drawing, and from my drawing, I'm sharing some of the drawing with you because it's long to show a whole drawing. But I'll give it to you as I'm doing the talk over. And with that, I was able to do the drawing with my drawing, design the product, and then build a prototype. Okay, and then we have a finished prototype. That's the stage that I'm in. And I'm doing this for all you guys who could understand, you could do the same thing and you could start a factory of those things because there's a big demand for them around the world. And the people who are making them right now, they are not able to deliver to meet the demand. So now you have supply and demand. You waiting for your name to be called by this virus. You don't know if you're gonna make it or not. And I'm in that same boat. That's why I'm making this video. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. If Corona or COVID gonna say, Will, your name is up or it's down. And when I say down, I mean 6 foot under. Word up. So this is why I'm making this. I'm gonna show you how to make your own protection to fight COVID or Corona, the beautiful virus that is deadly. A doctor said this is a beautiful virus, and it's called, Ellen No said it. Anyway, so this is what this video is all about. I make the mask. That's it. COVID or Corona is a virus that is airborne. That means people could be talking to you and they spit on you, and you could catch it like that, because if it go in your interior, like to your mouth or your nose, that's why you have to cover your nose. I'm going to show you how to make a nose and mouth cover or a mask to cover both your nose, and then you could use a paper. You take an old socks or a brand new socks, you cut it, as long as you measure it to see how it cover your face. And then if you watch this video, you cut it at both ends, and then that's it. And you could just use it, put it around your ears, and it'll stay there. Believe me, it stretch. It's a very good mask. It's even better as long as the socks is wide enough to cover both your nose and your mouth. Then you could put a napkin inside of the mask as a filter. Okay, guys, listen. I'm gonna show you how to make to shield your nose and your mouth, to cover them. Okay, and I hope you pay attention, because it's very simple and easy. Okay, I have these socks. I'm gonna show you how to use them. You probably have a bunch of them at home. And those masks, they're hard to come by. I went to Walmart, Kmart, the supermarket. They don't have them. So therefore, I had to make my own. And I did. Okay, this time I'm going to show you exactly how you make one. Okay, I have these socks. These are the long ones. That means if you had to buy, you could buy these. Those are for people who suffer hypertension. Those support socks. They're very long. Therefore, you could make over 1 or 3 or 5 out of a pair of socks, face mask out of them. Okay, so let's open them. I hate to do the commercial for these guys because they're not giving me a dime, not a dime, but Dr. Schultz. But there probably other brands, or you could use white ones. Any socks that you have could be used, because I use an old one and the previous one that I did in my other video. Okay, but this time I'm gonna show you using. I had to go out of my way to get these socks. Okay, these bad boys, they're big and they're long. Therefore, you could get more than one face mask out of them. Okay, let's start by measuring the area you want to cover. You don't want to make it too big and you don't want to make it too small. So let's say you could stop on this side of your face, for instance. Okay? And this is how you measure it and to cut it. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here. And this one, as you could see, and this one is a good cover. Okay, first I'm going to use my scissors to cut them. And get some very good scissors, because if you have some cheap one, they're not going to be able to do a good job. Okay, so I'm going to cut them from here. Let's make sure we cut them straight. Okay, that's it. That's your mask. Next thing you want to do is, okay, you probably could get more out of this one, the rest of it. But next thing you want to do, this is going to be the part that go behind your ears. So what you do is you cut them. You don't make them too big because you want it to be able to hold on to your ears. Okay, so you go, let's see. Hef. Okay, this is good. Yeah, half. Okay? And you could do the same thing at the other end. You know I got a bad right hand. I'm sure many of you know what happened to my hand already. Okay, let me just show you. I always tell you that I have a bad right hand. See my right hand? Okay, I cannot do this with it. I could only keep it that way. I couldn't beg with my right hand or take something this way because my right hand cannot turn up like this. Because a bullet went through here and exited here. And every bone in my arm is busted. So they had to take a bone from my side, from someplace else in my body, and then reconstruct my right hand. So therefore, I have no control turning my hand up. Okay? Therefore, this is the reason why my hand could only open to here. I cannot do this with it. Okay? But I didn't let it stop me. Because if there's a will, there's a way. Basically, that's the name I wanted to call this video. But I didn't want to confuse anybody. So therefore, that's it. So basically, now that I did this, all you have to do, that means it's finished. It's done. Okay? Now, you have to do this. Okay, voila. Here you go. Now I'm gonna wear my mask. I could stretch it, because in the beginning it's gonna be too short. That's it. That's all she wrote. Now what you wanna do is, you wanna do a filter. So you could use a napkin to put inside of it to make it 100% bulletproof. Okay? In the other video, I did another one, and I had to put the napkin from another socks. That was a small socks, but this one that I have now is a bigger one. Okay, so there it is. You could take a napkin like this, and then I did the same video for the French-speaking people, which, according to Google, 275 million people around the world speak French. So I did the same video in French.